Women leading from the front in a province that is home to some of the strongest women leaders this country has seen. Dr. Naledi Mbude has served in the Provincial Education Department for 10 years, climbing through the ranks, serving in different portfolios. Now she takes the reins. Proper budget expenditure and obtaining an unqualified audit report are her top priorities.
One of the weaknesses that we have in the system is irregular expenditure, where the expenditure of items, this is one of the inefficiencies that worries me the most, because if you commit the system into financial irregularities, you must then spend your time cleaning up the mess and not actually planning to implement what you must.
Poor school infrastructure, teacher shortages, and a low matric pass rate are some of the challenges in the department. Last year, the matric result dropped from 77% to 68%, but the new departmental head has a plan in place to deal with this decline.
The improvement in the system has been dragged down by the number of schools, like what we call the Section 58B schools, which is what I am dealing with since June, since I started. My engagements with the Section 58B schools, and Section 58B schools are schools that consistently produce results that are below 65%, as set out by the national benchmark. Now, the strategy to deal with these schools is what I'm interested in.
Dr. Rowlene Wagner continues her rise in health administration with the experience as the CEO of the Frere Hospital in East London. Her appointment comes in the midst of the global COVID-19 pandemic. She hit the ground running, dealing with an already stretched budget and an ailing public health system. High on her to-do list is completing the appointment process to fill critical posts in the department.
There are essentially three challenges facing us in the Eastern Cape at this point in time. The obvious one is the COVID-19 pandemic, both the resurgence, so managing the third wave, but also trying to get the vaccination program rolled out. The other huge challenge is that we've got and extreme financial constraints. And so the other immediate challenge is trying to ensure that we provide basic services despite this budget and fiscal constraints.
Dr. Wagner replaces Toby Lembengas in the health department, while Dr. Mbude replaces the late Themba Kochana. SABC News in the Eastern Cape.